Hey everybody, and welcome back to ye olde Scryptar with a new game in Hearts of Iron 4. It is a new patch, Cornflakes, as it says right there, which was actually a World War II operation. You can look that up. As Tank found out yesterday, that is when the Allies sent propaganda material by planes. I don't know, something good, probably. Not as successful as others, like Overlord. Anyway, new patch, Cornflakes, and the new DLC, Waking the Tiger, as you can see from the lovely background. And we're gonna go straight in. We're gonna go single player, new game, 36 as usual, and we're gonna play as this guy. Not for long though. Historical AI focus, I think, yeah, for now I leave that on. That makes it more fun. And regular difficulty, all of that stuff. Yeah, that's okay. Just for today. Right, there we are. So let's do our usual course first. You see we have some new stuff that updated in the interface. There's stuff up here, there's stuff down here. All looks a little bit different. We have the army icon up here, now the insignia. We have this guy, which is the army group button and all that stuff. I get to that in a little bit. So let's do the usual stuff first. Let's separate the army into different groups. That's tanks. You are a tank. You are a tank, and you are a tank, you just don't know it yet. It's gonna change right now. There you go. Boop! And the most important thing to start off, can I please... Oh yeah, it's over here. Template, there you go. That is the FCA division. There you go. Well, not forgetting you. Hey everybody in chat, welcome to a new stream, welcome to a new YouTube series. It's gonna be, as soon as I'm done distributing all the stuff. You're also gonna be a new army, and then you see this army is separate. There is a slight transparency thing in between here. There's a slight transparency in between here, so I can now take these and right click on that, and you see by the outline that we have a new army group. And I can do that with this guy, and I can do that with this guy, and now we have an army group that consists of 3 armies. Each of these has a couple of divisions in there. You can see that up here as well. Limit for army groups is 5 if you actually do have a field marshal here. If you click on the field marshal, you get all the armies up here. You can switch between showing the armies or showing the content of the armies, the actual divisions. It shows the icon over here. It's really, really nice. There's more changes. I'm not going to go into all of them. You see them if you're a Hearts of Iron 4 player, and they're pretty self-explanatory. You are going to be division white, because I want it that way. That icon, yeah, let's take one of these. These are historically accurate icons. That's the 12th army group icon, so yeah, I guess. Okay. You don't need to press enter here or anything. You can even leave that open if you want to select somebody else and click here. It just gets replaced. It's really nice. Panzergruppe. There is Panzer Army. That's gonna be you someday. Yeah, and since I didn't click on that, it didn't actually realize that I wanted to assign it to this, so now I have 2 of those. Great. That's something you have to keep in mind here. It's a little bit annoying. It doesn't switch over automatically, but then again, you are a... Is that tank? Yeah, that's tanks. Homeland Defense Army. That's your resistance suppression right there. I'm gonna take you for that. And then you... I don't know. How about you? 11th Army, the 11th Army. That looks... I did it again. That guy? That guy? That guy. Nice. That looks better. You're gonna be green. You are going to be... I don't know. Let's make you blue. And the tanks, you know me. The tanks are always red, because they are the most dangerous. And actually make that a real red. Thank you very much. So that's done. We could name the army if we wanted. It doesn't really matter. So let's get a field marshal in here. This interface has changed a lot. You now have attack and defense and planning speed and supply consumption, which is absolutely awesome. You can sort that. So this is our max supply consumption field marshal that we could take, or we could go for attack or for defense. You can search for traits. So this one is politically connected. So you can just go politically. And then you see that guy, and there's something... No, there's no political in here. That's why they are gray. That makes sense, right? cool. You can sort them by name, I guess, alphabetically, by skill, which you usually did before, right? They're all skill level 3, so it doesn't matter. Walter Mode, more attack, more planning. Experience gain is a little off, planning speed is a little off, entrenchment is good. We're not entrenching. Panzer leader experience factor 100%. Whatever that does. I'm gonna take you. You're gonna be... That's sword good. Armor officer, reckless. Yes, Promotion costs good. Planning speed's bad. Don't have that many tank divisions here. Promotion cost and infantry leader experience factor. Yeah, we're gonna take you. There's one more infantry over here, so let's see what we can do for you. Reckless, planning speed goes up, chance to get wounded goes up, it's not that good, but out of supply minus 50%, that's the one you want when you attack Russia. And there's a free trait here that we can assign. That's really nice. Experience gain off, but entrenchment goes up. What about you? Division recovery rate goes down, that's bad. That's just bad. Not gonna use that guy. I'm gonna use you, and you... not that. That. You may take a guess. You guessed wrong if you guess anything else but him. The training and battle plan, attack, priority buttons up here, they have moved to down here. Execute battle plan, that doesn't even have a name. It's just, oh, execution. Okay. Train, yeah, okay, that's all down here. Perfect. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Well, we're Germany, right? That doesn't close automatically. I don't know. That should be a thing. You can just select the field marshal and say, go here, and as you can see, you now have a field marshal, a army group front line, and the divisions get just distributed as the field marshal sees fit. Which makes sure that they don't overlap and that they always stay connected, which is really nice. But then again, we have this gap in here, so we need to do some manual stuff. You guy, over here. You guy, come right down here. And you guy, that. Awesome. Attack plans. That is group blue. You're just gonna go something like this. And you are going to start from all the way up here. Green. You're gonna go mainly to Warsaw, but, you know, just give him a chance to actually do some good here. You're also gonna start over there. Probably there. So that we get a connection here. And Rommel, obviously, you're gonna get this order. Right there, through the plains, where it's most efficient to attack. I mean, there's forest over here and stuff. Usually I would put them up here, or even in here, and just try to get Danzig, but honestly, it doesn't really matter right now. Alright, that's that. We're gonna get into these icons as soon as we have to. I don't really want to spend another, like, hour before we get started here to explain all the things. Hey Steph, you guessed it. I'm not gonna repeat it because, you know, YouTube can't see the chat. So, yeah, that is what I'm going to do. Exactly. How did you guess that? Oh, probably because I'm setting all this up, huh? Right, let's do the necessary things. We want, obviously, the reinforce rate, so we're gonna go down that route. I am gonna start immediately on this. And we're gonna stick to that as best as we can because we want to blitz all the things. We're gonna start on construction, and we will get a bonus to construction soon, which will give us the next two relatively quickly. That's too early. We already have the important things. We're gonna get a reduction here, and we're gonna get a reduction here, so we're not gonna worry about that. That's also a little bit too early. Is there anything we can do that would help us initially? These are all up to speed. These don't care, you know me. It's just no. So we're back in here. We're gonna go production efficiency cap because we should be at cap already. Now we need to restructure a lot of things here. Let's get rid of the tactical bombers. Nobody needs those. Nobody needs those, or those, or those, or those. Yep, it's Germany, no submarines. That's what we're gonna do. And light cruiser. Leipzig class. You're gonna go up here. Look at that, drag and drop. And we're gonna bump you up to there. We don't have them yet, but once we have Danzig, we actually get another one, so that's good. Factories. Here we go. Let's see, that's all important. You need to be up there, you need to be here, and you need to be there. So, that, and we need to rearrange that in a second anyway. That goes down, that goes all the way up, that goes all the way up. You do this. And look at that, 28 out of 28. One would think I have done that before. I haven't. Well, yeah, sure, I have. Let's do that again. That's almost perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Very nice. Alright, I can live with that. I cannot really live with this, but we are working on it, right? And I think that is bollocks now with the rearrangement, or we will see that as soon as we hit play. Okay. If we go infrastructure now, you see that resources are shown, and if we actually go here and say, where do we have a lot? There's 100 steel in here, and we can put 3 more infrastructure in here. If I do this, we get more resources. That is really cool. We currently have enough steel, and there's nothing here for oil or something. For that we have the refineries. Well, there's a little up here. That gives us +1. Oh, wow. Refinery is better than that, so we're gonna skip that part. We're gonna go... We need 1 or 2 more military factories, so we're gonna put them in the... demilitarized Rhineland area. 80%, there's another 80%. That should be good. And then we will need some more civilian factories as soon as this is over. So we're gonna go 80% here. Any more? There's another one. The rest is 70. Now, Hannover, Hessen, Thüringen, and Franken, we have a focus tree item for that gives us max infrastructure. And I think once we reach this point, we can actually go in here and do that. We do need oil, though. You know what? I'm gonna take these away. I'm gonna put the oil here first. That's 3 and 3, and now we're gonna top it up. That's better. You gonna be moved up there. That looks good. I think the infrastructure is a bit OP because in places like British Malaya you can max the infrastructure and get a ton of resources. Yes, obviously. If you go down here, where? No, I'm always looking for that one. I should know by now that if it's that it is F7. Infrastructure in here is 3, so you can get +7. Imagine what that does to 445 rubber. But then again, if you have 445 rubber, you don't need any more infrastructure. That should do it for whatever. It is good for places like this, where you have 52 and you want to get 60, 70, or for places like this, where you get another 10 or so. Definitely. I mean, we had 100 here, and we got, what, 16 or whatever that was? That is pretty cool for just adding 3 infrastructure. I like that. And it does make sense. The better your infrastructure is, the more you can work with those resources you have there, right? So, we're gonna go and explore this whole new focus tree that we have. It's pretty big. The old stuff is in here somewhere. I mean, there's Danzig for War. Some stuff has been rearranged, like first Vienna Award goes immediately to Fate of Czechoslovakia, instead second Vienna Award and then somewhere Czechoslovakia. Anti-Comintern Pact, that is still here. Yeah, but as you can see by this arrow, this is mutually exclusive with that over there, which we're gonna get into a little bit later. For now, start with the 4-year plan. We need an ambitious plan to provide for the rearmament and ultimate self-sufficiency of the nation. This should be achieved within the next 4 years. Should I read that with a German accent? I can't, really. I can try, but honestly, living abroad for almost 10 years, the main thing I tried was trying to get rid of my German accent, and I have acquired a bit of an Irish one somewhere in between, which I think I've lost again already, because I'm usually hanging out with American guys. But yeah, that's just how it is. Not gonna use any of these. Go away. What we're gonna do right now is do this. It doesn't do much. Also, what I find disturbing, really... Do you see that icon somewhere in here? That icon. It's not in here. If you select something, you can't... Well, you can go and go reset to defaults, yes, but it's not in here. Why can I not select that for anything else? Anyway, we're gonna go for that one. Because we are the dangerous people. Army, Germany, quite good. 18 combat with, everything is okay. So I'm gonna do this, we're gonna do that. We are going to go train at some stage. Do we have to do anything else? Hit play here for a second. Speed 5. Still need a ton of that. What needs all that? Where is all me Tungsten? Up here. Right, yeah, because we're doing that. It's good. Okay, are we using those anywhere actually? Yes, we do have support artillery in here. That's good. And in here. Well, it's Germany, right? Punch! That's what we do. Go, go, go. Why are you not going? Because we're not at war. Yes, I know. It's okay. 21 oil. That is quite ferocious, though. We're gonna trade for that. Any neighbors? We could get that from Poland. That's not a thing. Don't really want to strengthen the Soviet Union here. Venezuela, why not? Not at war, so we don't have any issues right now. That's okay. 8 rubber, that's just the planes. I can live with that. Speaking of planes, let's get pause here really quick. Where are my planes? F3. There are my... Oh, wow. They do that. Come over here, all of you. Yep. And merge, and then we can redistribute them. What do we have? Küstenflieger, that's the naval bombers. You actually stay here, do that, go here. Transportgeschwader is obviously our transports. And that is the big bombers. You go here for a second. And then we have the close air support. I'm going to ramp you up to 400, even though we don't have that. And the fighters, I'm going to ramp you up to 400. And then I'm going to take you and I'm going to split you. So we have 2 of each and they can go up to their max. That's all good. Now, as you can see from the buttons down here that you only get when you're in aircraft mode, we can assign these planes to the armies. Not the field marshal, unfortunately, but to the individual armies. And they will move around to airports, trying to not overcrowd them, trying to get into that air zone where the army is actually fighting. That's awesome. So you and you, that army, you and you, that army, and the big guys, that army. We still need to give them orders. So you and... no, not you. Oh, here, you. You're gonna do this. You, and you are going to do that. Austrian Patriot, hello and welcome to the stream. Find the couch, sit down, grab a beer, and relax. That's what we do around here. There is not much new in here. We do have strategic air priorities now. So if you do strategic bombing, you can go in here and say, whatever, bomb airports. Make sure the enemy can't field their planes in the area we're attacking. That is pretty OP. I like that. That's absolutely amazing. What I don't like about this assignment feature is, if you say, are they going to redistribute? Yes, they are, some of them. So if I would now go in here and say, that's all nice and dandy, but I would rather have you on this airport because it's closer to the front line, it does this. You're about to detach the air wing. I'm still in that area. I'm not detaching anything. That is weird. I mean, I can send them there and then reattach them, but they probably just move back because it's completely AI controlled now. So I'm not 100% sure if I like that. But other than that, it's cool. Yeah, definitely. We're going strong, looking good. Come on, a little bit more. The magic number is 50, right? Let's make it happen, people. And by that I mean the German people. 51, right? Oh no, 50 this time. It's perfect. I need to worry about that in a second. Hey, Poland. Don't like you. Sorry. 200 days or something. 14th of October. That's good. We had a pop-up up here right now, which somehow went away. That is this down here. We now have events and decisions. First of all, you can say all these news pop-ups like the Olympics or the Hindenburg disaster, just switch them off if you don't like them. Event pop-ups are those where you actually have to react, where there's some buttons you have to press, so you probably don't want to switch them off. I think that's the difference between those two. It would be nice if they had a tooltip. They don't. That's weird. If you play co-op, only one of the players playing that same country gets them. So in our multiplayer series we streamed yesterday with Tank, only Tank got the pop-ups. I just got the notification that there is something, but I couldn't do anything. I couldn't interact. That's a bit weird. And then we have all these decisions. So we could now go and say we can spend 150 political power by clicking on this envelope here to enact war propaganda. Has some prerequisites, same as a focus tree basically has, and it will give you some stuff. In this case, for 90 days, we will get 1% weekly war support. So 90 days divided by 7 days, that's like, what, almost 12 weeks, so we will gain something around 12% war support, which is up here. Which affects your mobilization speed and daily command power gain multiplier, which is why we have this 1.37. Yeah. And then we have stability, these two basically replacing the old national unity. Stability affects your output, basically, and your party popularity, which also makes sense. It also kind of is the old national unity. Stability makes sure that how many victory points you would have to conquer from a certain country and how many they would have to conquer from you. Now, if you say, I'm never going to do this, you can just switch off the notification thing. Unfortunately, there is no one up here where you can just switch off the whole group. That would be nice. And then you can just say, nope, don't want to see that. Thank you. I'm not going to go through all of these. These are all